Hi, welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat, and today is Sunday, October the 25th, and I'm here with your weekly spiritual weather forecast that starts today and goes all the way through. Let's see, what day is that? Oh, yeah, Halloween! Happy Halloween! It goes all the way through Saturday, October the 31st. Well, there is a lot going on this weekend, so get your brooms ready to fly. But first, we're going to start with 3 deep cleansing breaths. It's a great way to give us a good reset, kind of releases all the baggage, negativity, and attachments from the past and gives us the opportunity to receive new healing energy of growth. Woohoo! So let's get started. First deep cleansing breath. Let's release our attachment to the past. Okay. Second deep cleansing breath. Let's release our attachment to our relationship or relationships. That's a big one. All right, third one. Let's release our attachment to money. Okay. Are you ready for the week ahead? Because it is rocking and rolling. We want to be on our brooms and we want to ride high over all of this mess going on this earth. It's just going to get crazier and more chaotic this week as we get going. So be ready. We're not worried. No, we're not, because we are working on ourselves within. It doesn't matter what goes on out there. As long as we are healthy, balanced, and aligned within, we can handle anything in the outer world. So, the first thing that's going on is we still have Neptune and Uranus in retrograde. We're still working on, if we haven't come to our new redesigned, redefined selves, we still may be working on that. It's a hard one because some of our unique qualities and our characteristics that we kind of kept in the closet because they're a little bit weird or different, or they're unique, but these are the exact characteristics and qualities that are going to help us be successful in this new world that's being birthed. So we're taking a look at those. We're seeing how we can financially maybe support ourselves with those characteristics. Maybe we will attract a relationship that works well with those characteristics and supports and helps those characteristics grow, and we can become even more of who we are. Lots of opportunity ahead, but if we've been doing the work, we will be successful. The universe guarantees us that. So we're still working on that. The next thing that we're working on this week is our relationships. Excuse me, our relationships specifically. We've got Mercury retrograde. It's going back into Libra. This is all about communication and clear and concise communication in our relationships. I spoke to you a little bit about being attached to relationships. What that means is that we expect our partner, we expect the other to be responsible for our feelings, our story, our experience. This is attachment. It is not healthy. What a relationship should be is that we acknowledge and honor the unique characteristics that we both bring to the table, ourselves and our partner. We also honor their feelings, their emotions, as well as ourselves, our feelings and emotions. They may not be the same. And we also allow them to be accountable for their story as we are accountable for our story. When our relationship is built on union instead of attachment, the result is exponentially greater than what either of us brought to the table ourselves. Incredible opportunity this week to heal and grow. It's also possibly the opportunity to move on, depending on where you're at with that relationship. If it is not healthy, if it is not growth oriented, if you are attached and it's keeping you stuck, instead of moving forward, it may be the time to release. I will tell you that if you don't take the initiative yourself, the universe may take care of that for you. Make sure when you are communicating in your relationships that you are clear and concise. You come from a place of love and not a place of fear. Be accountable for yourself. That is really important this week. Okay, now we have the full moon coming up on Halloween. As I said, the energy is very still chaotic, very intense. Look for more and more global upheaval. We do understand, though, that this is a process as we move from one cycle to the next. And the world is moving to a place more service-oriented and more group-oriented. No longer can we do our work on our own. It's not a one-man show. We have to depend on the support not only of our physical brothers and sisters, but of the universe and our higher selves. We have all these resources available to us to help us be successful, feel fulfilled, and have purpose in life. Some of it we haven't known about before. So now we're tapping into all of our resources so that we can be successful in the new world. Okay, let's look at our spiritual guides. Let's ask them what we need to do or to focus on this week to help us navigate this energy, this kind of chaotic energy of release. How are we going to navigate that this week? Okay. All righty. So the spirit guides are saying, whoa. Well, we'll just do this. The spirit guides are saying, hey, look at that relationship. You need to look at your relationship. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Take a look at your relationship. It is not being fulfilled. You are not satisfied. It is coming short. It's coming up short as far as helping you grow and being a healthy relationship. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to bring health and balance to this relationship? Remember, you're going to communicate. You're going to communicate your feelings. You're going to communicate clearly and concisely, and you're going to be accountable for your own story. And if that isn't successful, then it may be time to move on. So, universe is saying, here's the energy that you're looking with. Just this, the Queen of Cups, again with the relationship, you need to express your feelings. You need to express not only your feelings, you need to express them compassionately. You need to express them with love, not with fear, especially again in the relationship. We're being given all kinds of good direction here from our spirit guides and working with balancing our relationships this week. Wow, okay. And if you can't get the relationship to come back into balance, remember, in relationships, it's a two, it's not one. So you put your best foot forward, you take responsibility for your feelings, your story. If your partner's not on the same page with you, this is time to go different ways. You will not be helpful for each other's growth. You need to part ways so you two can continue to grow. So if you do the work and the relationship still can't be balanced because it takes both of you, it may be time to move on. What are we supposed to learn? Oh, guys, do the work. Just do the work. Continue to work. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to work on balancing your relationships. Continue to discover your unique qualities. Exploit those qualities. How are they going to make you successful in the months and years moving forward? Keep working. Keep it up. You're doing a good job. And if we go through with all, what is the final advice you have for us this week? Page of Swords, look for a message. Look for a message coming your way. This message is going to be supportive of what you're working on right now. It may not come in a knock at the door. It may not come in a letter. It may come in a less, a more obtuse manner. It may be something somebody says and it's like, oh, I never thought of that. Or it may be a song you hear, something that triggers your intuition about some kind of support or resource that you can use moving forward in whatever you're working on, whether that be a relationship or an idea or a new job, financial stability. Something is coming your way. Have your antenna up so that you can hear the message. All right, all good stuff happening on the inside, even though it's not happening so well on the outside this week. We're not going to worry about that because we know that if we are healthy and balanced within, we can make it through whatever the outer world has in store for us. So thank you for joining me this week for your weekly spiritual weather forecast. I'd love for you to come visit me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational messages as well as interesting and inspirational memes. If you like what you see today, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit like, because that will help me grow with YouTube, as well as subscribing if you'd like to stay in the loop for our weekly forecasts. And I'd love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see. I would really appreciate it. We can grow together. So have a great week of work, of continued growth, letting go of all that stuff you don't need to move forward. Remember, life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.